sky. A dream is something you never stop believing in. Every student joins the college to fulfill their dreams they are possessed by. As achieving your dream is not a cakewalk, it takes a lot of willpower and patience. These students had belief in themselves and remain focused to reach their goals. They dared to dream and put it into action. They had thoughts, and a college gave wings to their thoughts. Now, I would like to welcome our placement officer, Dr. Shrikant sir, to come onto the desk. Welcome, sir. I request our respected principal, Dr. K. Srilata Garu, to come onto the desk. I request our corporate relations head, Mr. Pratap Reddy sir, to come onto the desk. I request our Park Creators Director, Mr. Ashish sir, to come onto the desk. I request our esteemed director, Mr. Anurag sir, to come onto the desk. I request our worthy executive director, Mrs. Saroja Reddy Garu, to come onto the desk. I request our respected secretary, Mr. T.V. Reddy Garu, to come onto the desk. I request our esteemed chairman, Sri T. Bala Reddy Garu, to come onto the desk. I request our guest of honor, Mr. G. Emmanuel, to come onto the dais. I request our chief guest, Mr. P. R. Manikantan, to come onto the dais. Welcome you all. Kindly take your seats. Now I request our placement officer, Dr. Shrikant sir, to present the annual report.
So very good morning one and all. Respected chief guest, Manikantan Garu, and today's guest of honor, Emmanuel Garu, and Chairman T. Bala Reddy Garu, and Secretary T.V. Reddy sir, and Principal Madam, and my placement team, and parents, and my dear students. Good morning one and all. Today I am very happy to be here on this auspicious occasion, Placement Success Meet 2022. Dear parents, at the time of joining your sons and daughters here, those people are like birds. Now those people are turned into blooming flowers. Behind this, every stage, you and college supported them very long. This is the day of celebration for their hard work, for their commitment, for their entire efforts from the joining of BTech. With your all wishes and support, now I am going to read out the placement report 2022. The main objective of this celebration is to appreciate and congratulate the student for his achievement. The number of students promoted for this final year is 562 and the total number of placements 434. Total number of students get placed to 87 and highest CTC it is 11 lakhs from Valley M3 and more than 5 lakhs offers, 81 students got more than 5 lakhs offers and more than 6 lakhs offers there is 80 students and more than 7 lakhs 15 offers, more than 8 lakhs 6 offers, more than 10 lakhs 4 offers. The number of companies visited 34. The average salary is 3.9 lakhs per annum. Coming to the department wise placement, the CSE number of placements were 161 and the students got placed is 105. And coming to ECE, the number of placements were 165, and the students got placed is 100. And coming to Triple E, the number of placements were 43, and the number of students got placed is 34. Coming to Civil Department, the number of placements were 21, and the students got placed 18. Coming to Mechanical, the number of placements were 37, and the students got placed is 31. The percentage of placement from the St. Peter's Engineering College for this year is 77.2%. And the percentage of students got placed is 51%. And I am reading out now the company-wise placements. TCS Ninja with 3.5 36 offers, Savantis with 3.2 lakhs 35 offers, Technogen INC with 2.4 11 offers, Edquara with 3 lakhs 4 offers, Caliber Universal with 3 lakhs 3 offers, Capgemini with 4 lakhs 48 offers, EPAM with 6 lakhs 1 offer, Citus Tech 5 lakhs 5.5 with 8. And this improvement placement in this year is about 20% compared to the last 3 years. And I am very happy to read out this profile, and with all of your support, we are going to increase our placement percentage year by year, and our aim is to get every student of the St. Peter's Engineering College has an offer. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our respected principal, Dr. K. Srilata Garu, to address the gathering.
Respected Chairman of St. Peter's Engineering College, Sri Karla Reddy Garu. Today's chief guest, Sri Manikanthan Garu from CSS CAR, and guest of honor, Mr. Emmanuel from EPAM Solutions, and Secretary and Correspondent of St. Peter's Engineering College, Sri T.V. Reddy Garu, our Executive Director, Srimati Saroja Reddy, Director, Mr. Anurag, Corporate Placements and Relations, Mr. Pratap Reddy, and our friend and supporter, Mr. Ashish, and Training and Placement Officer, Dr. Srikanth, various heads of the department, placement coordinators, parents, and my dear students, a very good morning, one and all. Thank you very much, and I'm very happy and very delighted to be present in this morning. As likely said by our training and placement officer, the parents, when they joined 4 years before, were very enthusiastic that they have got their children admitted in St. Peter's Engineering College, and children also were very excited, enthusiastic, and then were having some sort of dreams. Of course, they were vague, but they were having some dreams that they achieved their goal of joining engineering college. As promised by us on the day of induction program, today we have proven that the students who are eligible got placed, and this time very fortunate that though it is pandemic and though we have a number of difficulties in conducting the classes, and some classes were held in online mode, we were worried about the results, and then academics even still having so many difficulties, we were able to achieve 100% placement this time, which is a very great achievement for the St. Peter's Engineering College, which we are celebrating today. I agree that it's not alone because of the efforts made by the college. It's the effort made by the student also. Irrespective of the difficulties that they were having, they studied well, and then they were able to clear all their subjects, and today they are able to achieve their success, their process. And of the students are eligible who got placed, the rest other students who are eligible have opted for higher studies, and few have plans to become entrepreneurs. We are very happy and we are very proud that the promise that was made by the management and principal of St. Peter's Engineering College was completed, and we were successful in achieving this. For this success meet, I specially thank Sri Manikanthan Garu for readily accepting our request and coming forward to give his advice and then guidance for the students who got selected in companies. Also, my special thanks to Emmanuel sir for coming forward to deliver his address on this good occasion. Students must learn one thing, like have completed your course, We were there to guide you. We have given some sort of guidance. And parents have supported you as on this day to achieve your goals. Now it is your turn to be as a good engineer, to be as an ethical engineer, and has to follow the rules and regulations of the company where you have joined. You need to follow some systems and procedures where you have joined. I hope the advices and education that we have given the college and the parents will make you as a good people in this society. I hope you all will work towards that and will prove that the college, the students of St. Peter's Engineering College, the HR should feel that the students selected from St. Peter's Engineering College will work very hard and will improve for the development of their organization. I wish you good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now I request our Saroja ma'am to come and address the gathering.
Respected Chairman of the institution, Sri Balreddy Garu, the Chief Guest of today's program, Sri Manikantan, Guest of Honor, Sri Manuel, other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and the heroes of today, all the children who have come for the placement success meet. Now, today's program, I think we can relate it if you see a scenario like when a child is leaving abroad or for higher studies, the parents go to the airport there. Now, you have two sides of situations. You cry because the children are leaving you, and also your chest swells up with joy because the child is going up for higher studies. It's the same scenario over here. When you were in fourth year and when you had in farewell, we all feel very sad. You also would feel very sad for leaving your alma mater there. But again, we as staff, we swell up with joy to see all of you play so wonderfully well. So we are really proud and delighted to see all of you place wonderfully over here, and that's why we are having a placement success meet. But wherever you are, dear students, remember, it is a great opportunity for you to grow. This is just a starting point. Never be satisfied that I have got placed in this and that's all. But this is just a stepping stone for you, stepping stone to greater heights. So whichever place you are, remember you give in your best. You work hard. Learn new things every day. Do not become stagnant. Do not see that whether that person is seeing you or your boss is seeing you, not necessary, because hard work will always come out. Any point of the time, hard work is always seen. So whichever place you are, whichever company you are, give in your best. At the end of the day, you should be satisfied. Yes, this day was successful and I have given in your best. I'm telling you, you can see definitely you will have wonderful opportunities coming your path. So we congratulate all of you for wonderfully being placed, and always wish and hope and pray for all of you that you grow from stone to stone and become a very successful person in this world. Thank you, and God bless you, and have a wonderful future ahead.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now I request our worthy secretary, Mr. T.V. Reddy, sir, to address the gathering.
Respected President of the program, Chairman of St. Peter's Group of Institutions, Balreddy sir, Chief Guest of today's program, Sri Manikantan sir from CSS Corp, Guest of Honor, Emmanuel sir from EPAM, distinguished members on the days, parents, faculty members, students who are going to receive your placement recognition here, and the students who are waiting there when they are going to sit here next year to receive all these things. And good morning to all of you. It's very nice that we have a program called Success Meet. Most of you who have joined this college, especially those who joined in management quota, your parents have come to me along with you. They say, sir, మా అబ్బాయికి కాలేజీలో జాబ్ వస్తుందా? అయితే యాక్చువల్లీ అడగాల్సిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే మా అబ్బాయికి కాలేజీలో చదువు వస్తుందా? బట్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ మా అబ్బాయికి కాలేజీలో జాబ్ వస్తుందా అనేది. సో దట్స్ ఎవ్రీబడి వాంట్స్ జాబ్. Job comes if you have the stuff with you, if you have the skills with you. And you are the people now who have received all those things and proved that you can get whatever you want. However, when you look at comparison, it's always a question. I have I done the best in my life to reach this place? Somebody has got 11 lakhs, somebody has got 3 lakhs, somebody got 7 lakhs. Somebody might have other colleges have got IITs, NITs have got 33, 40, 50, 60, 1 crore, everything. Doesn't matter. You have an offer. As Saroja Madam rightly said now, you can prove yourself. But for that you need a lot of virtues, a lot of skills. The first thing that you require is discipline. Today morning, we were all here. Sir has come from Chennai, the chief guest. He was here at 12 o'clock, 12:30. Yeah, we were talking in the night. Sir was here, 10 o'clock means 10 o'clock. He was here 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. Your guest of honor has come from Bandlaguda area, which is almost 1.5 hour drive from here. Sir was here before 10 o'clock to say hello to all of you. I have come to the hall to see. There was nobody here except a few parents. You should learn at this age the discipline, time management. Tomorrow, if you go to their offices the way that you have come to these places, or the graduation programs, or whatever it is, things don't work. You need to change a lot. For that, each one of you should think, am I doing my best? You need to follow the college norms here. When you go to your company, you should follow the company norms, their system, their timings, their work schedule, how you need to improve yourself. I was speaking to Manikandan sir last night. Today morning I was speaking to Emmanuel sir, the guests who come here. They have wonderful plans for students. They are going to speak to you. I'm not going to tell their what they spoke to me. I think they are going to speak to all of you, and especially the people who are sitting there. Why we call you here is, how can you do better than your seniors? That's why we call you here. Because you are the ones who are going to sit here next time. These people have already finished their placements. We cannot do anything now. But you are the persons. You should see now. Everybody should. Last year, I think, if I am not wrong, there were around 30 students who got more than 6 lakhs. But now the number is doubled. It's almost 80 students who got 80. 7 lakhs and about 80 students plus have got it. Obviously, the number is more than double this year. But now, you must touch at least 100 plus next year. Can we expect that? Third year students? Yes, louder. You should. And for that, the college is making lots and lots of efforts. And I'm very happy that the two guests who are going to be here, going to speak to you now, are going to tell their own plans. Not only to their companies, how you can get not 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, even much more than the best rank, best salary package here, or any other thing that you want to achieve in your life. The reason why we could make from 30 to 87 this year is the training that you people have taken this year. In an engineering college, we normally, our teachers, our principal, our HODs, our faculty member, we are only bothered to complete our syllabus, make sure that you get good grades in your academics. But that is not enough to get a good placement. That is not enough to get a good package. What you require is, you need to face the competition in your technical skills, your aptitude skills, your communication skills. All these things matter a lot. For that, your regular academic will not help. That's why you should every day spend 1 or 2 hours, at least 1 hour from today. You can get not 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs, you can get 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs also. Nothing is impossible. The only thing is that you need to be persistent in preparing those things. Don't prepare when you get a notice. Don't prepare when you apply an application. No. You should be ready by the time you come to 4-1. Itself you must be ready for placements. Now, CSS Corp sir was speaking to me. He is going to explain to you how many things they are planning for the future, next year preparations. Similarly, other companies are also doing. You need to be prepared. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Rajesh, our former placement officer, who is not here now because he has gone to industry. and I would like to take this opportunity to thank him for his efforts to see that many of you are placed. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our principal, madam. This principal, when we compare to the previous principals, the placement were only looked after with the placement officer and the secretary in those days. But now, when Srilata madam has come to the principal post, she is more eager than me, and she is always very close to the placement officers and trying to do the best and trying to create a lot of time for the training. So thank you, madam. And I would like to thank Srikanth sir, who is an academician, who is a professor in EC department, but he has just, we have shifted him for training, and suddenly when Rajesh sir left from this place, we requested him to take care, and within no time, he has done. The last few students who were not placed, he was the one who is responsible for getting almost every eligible student placed in our college. So thank you, Srikanth. And he is very passionate to see that every student who comes should get placed. Now, your friends who are not sitting here, because the hall should not be sufficient for all your classmates if they are here. But however, as and when they are eligible to get a placement, if their academic records is enough, please ask them to contact Srikanth sir, and it is our assurance to see that they get a placement. So please tell your friends that they should complete their course as early as possible. Any backlogs, ask them to clear. Contact Srikanth sir, and we will send complete drives to them, and make sure that every student who is coming to him will get placed. That's what is my assurance. And third year students also, please remember, please take part in the training properly, because outside the world is so competitive. Just by completing your BTech, it is not enough. You need to excel in your field, and then prepare yourself properly. Impress the HRs who are coming here, impress the panel, and as you want to get a good job, please remember, companies also want good people. And who are good people? People with good academics, people with good skills, people with good attitude. Please remember this. Please remember this. People with good attitude, eager to learn, eager to grow. If these qualities are there in you, definitely they will be hiring. And this year, the last placement, I think we had around 27 to 30 students. 23 or 24 students got placed, and I was a little disappointed. The remaining 4 did not get placed. Then I called Principal Madam and Srikanth sir. What happened? The remaining 4 called up today morning and said they are going abroad for studies. So with that, all the eligible students for 2022 batch are placed. So once again, congratulations to all of you. So if you look at that, it's 100%. But if you look at the overall, this one, those are going abroad, those are eligible and all these things. As per sirs, it's around close to 80%. And I would like to thank all of you, especially the people who are sitting here. I know how much you have given your time. మీ పిల్లలు ఎంత ఎంకరేజ్ చేశారో, ఎంతో ఆశతో మీరు పిల్లల్ని కాలేజీలో జాయిన్ చేశారు. I thank you so much. మేము ఎప్పుడు పంపించినా కూడా పిల్లల్ని పంపించారు. ట్రైనింగ్ ఏదైనా ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ కావాలన్నా కూడా మీరు సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. And the result is that most of your students got better this one. And recently I've also come across one student, alumni, who came to me, 2017 student. His salary was 3.14, and in between, after 1 year, he has gone to other company with around 5 lakhs. And recently he came to me 1 week back. He has got an offer of 13.8 lakhs. That means right from 3.14 to 5 lakhs to 13.8 lakhs in a matter of 36 months. So what I mean to say here is, don't worry those who got 3 lakh offer, those who got 4 lakh offer. Don't say that my friend got 8 lakhs. Whatever you got, wherever you are, work hard, show your skills. I'm telling you, nowadays, courtesy, the industry, I think the jump and hike is so high. If the company observes that you are passionate to learn, the company feels that you are an asset to the company feels that you can stick with them, and you are going to give returns to the company. Salary should not be a constraint at all. That's what we can learn from the market as of now. Salary should not be a constraint, those who are showing interest. So next 1 or 2 or 3 years, I want you to work more than what you worked in the last 2 years when you go to the company also. If you can do that, I think going into 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakh bracket should not be a problem at all to many of you. So once again, congratulations to all of you, and I thank everyone who are involved with this. Special thanks to all the HODs also and all other faculty members who prepared these students so that the TPO had an opportunity to place them here. And I would like to also request them again this year also, the present third year students, that is those who are going to come to fourth year, please prepare them, give more than 400 people, and we'll put a challenge to our Dr. Srikanth to see that next year also, because he said next year should be better than this year. So next year the hall should not be enough for people to sit here to take these offers. That's what I would like to dream, and I would like to thank our chairman sir and all the members for supporting us in making this possible. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable words. It's an honor to introduce our today's guest of honor, Mr. G. Emmanuel. Mr. G. Emmanuel is a Senior Resource Development Manager at EPAM Systems, Telangana. He has 17 years of experience as a trusted HR advisor. He pursued his education in BCA Computers, MBA, HR and Systems from Usmania University. Currently, he is playing the role of head RD for APAC region. He is a board member of NHRDN Hyderabad chapter, HIC Forum member, and XLRA alumni. He also works as a guest faculty at various engineering and management institutions across India. Sir, I request you to share your valuable words with us.
Thank you. So, good morning, everyone. It's good to see everyone this morning. I want to start with a small exercise. Shall we do that? Okay. All the students, I want everyone to raise from their seats. Can you please stand? Okay. So, the person who is standing next to you, I think he deserves a pat on their back for their achievement. Yes, you should pat the person sitting next to you. I can't hear those pats. If the parents are sitting next to your children, probably you should congratulate your children. I can't hear the pat which you are going to give to your friend. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. Alright, so what I heard from Secretary Sir is that today in this crowd, you have 22 graduates as well as 23 graduates. What I have seen is, how many of you feel that you have got a job? Here, people who ever got the offers, can you please raise your hand? How many of you feel that you have a job in hand, or you have a job in hand, not a feeling? Can you please raise your hand? All the 22 graduates, you all have jobs? Awesome. Now let me ask the next question. How many of you believe that you have a career in hand? The job offer what you have, does that give you a bright career? So when you are starting your journey, I want this thought to be within you, that did I get a job or am I going to build a career? Think about it. When you start earning money, the focus is more on the career. What is that I am going to learn? Where I am today? What is my growth aspects in this particular company? So please start thinking about it. Okay? And the next one, what I heard from Secretary Sir is about discipline. And when he was talking, right, what I believe is, when you all come to college, you are coming with your parents' money, isn't it? Your parents are spending money on you, so you don't feel the value and importance of that money. But what I see is, when they join with us, like this year I onboarded 600 people in EPAM, and next year I'm looking at like 23 graduates, I'm looking at 1000 people, and we are gradually increasing our intake into our organization. but they are very well disciplined, because if they are more disciplined, they will get more money in the company. So what I believe is, if parents are spending money, the discipline is not that great. But if you are well disciplined, you will be getting more money. So the phase what you are here today is normal, which is regular to any student, even including me when I was the student, right? It is normal. But this needs to be changed once you get into the corporate. And the next point what I want to talk is about the trainings. When we onboard, do you know the challenge what we are going through? We are a product development services company. We develop products to our customers, and we also provide services to our customers at EPAM. And I'm glad to know one of your batchmate got placed this year with 6 lakh salary. Of course, for 2023 batch, we are paying like 12 lakhs and 8 lakhs of CTC, fixed compensation. Now, the tough job for us is, people are coming from 2 years of online education. Everyone is calling them as COVID batch. Now, from college end, you have done your job well, and you are handing over them to us. Now, imagine the job what we have to do in upskilling them who are suitable to the projects. When we ask certain questions, they say, sir, we all were learning virtually. We never went to college. Right? So the COVID batch is what people are all calling now. Now imagine how much of hard work you have to do, right? And the next one is about what I was thinking for 2023 graduates or 2024 graduates. What I tell, if someone comes to me and asks for advice, I've been an HR, and today I'm managing for APAC region, for EPAM India, Singapore, China and Vietnam. So people come to me from my village and from Kurnool asking like, can you give an advice? You know what advice I give? Probably, I don't know if you like it, and I'm sure you will like it. For you to understand the value of education and the value of time. Earlier, I used to tell people, visit Amirpet once before you complete your graduation. And I see thousands and thousands of students after graduation struggling over there. And the same person should also visit financial district or high-tech cities to see the difference. People who has concentrated, people who has paid much attention to the trainings while you are in the graduation, they have been performing exceptionally well because they have taken things seriously. So this is something which I wanted to tell to the 2023 graduates here. Whatever trainings you have in place. I work for an IT company, so I can talk from the IT company standpoint. The key message is what you learned in your second year, especially on the data structures, algorithms, object-oriented programming, and the OOPS concept. These are very core fundamentals. Normally, people react when they come into 4-1, when the campus season, weeks in. That's not the time what you have to start. Probably the right time is from your second year itself, because first year you will try to settle down, and that's when you will end up knowing about the engineering life, and second year is the best time for you all to start. But already time is gone, but at least it's right time for you to start focusing. So I want to close by telling 3 simple stories, and then I'll leave my talk. The first story what I want to say about is, it's a quiz. Let me see how many of you will answer this question. This is especially for the people who are starting their career. You may not know where you are going to land in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line. Maybe you might be thinking, sir, who knows what happens, what virus will come, what happens in the next year or next month, but we are all going to have a long, long journey ahead. Especially you, when you have just finished your graduation. Let me see who can give me an answer for this. I want to know who is this person. Please try to give me an answer. When he was born, this country, which is India, was under British rule. But when he started his political career, his party was barely present. Okay. Okay, when he was born, this country was under British rule, and when he started his political party, right, no one was present, it's barely present in the country. But when he passed away, the party people or the team who he has groomed or inspired were President of India, Vice President of India, Lok Sabha Speaker, Prime Minister, the entire cabinet, and chief ministers of 22 states and governors of 30 states. Can you tell me who is this person? Who is this leader? When he started this political party, he doesn't know where he is going to lead or how his team is going to be there. Anyone, any guess? Who is this person who started this party, political party? Today, his team are leading the country. They are running the country. Who is this person? No guess? Any answers? It is none other than Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. No one knows, even he did not dream that the small step what he is taking at that point of time will be helping the entire country. So you are starting your career now, especially the 2022 graduates. You don't know where you are going to end in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So have such kind of a long journey and mindset in you that you are going to make a difference to the country and to your family and to the place where you live in. So this is my first story. Now second question or second story what I wanted to have here. This is the greatest man in the history. Let me see if I can get answers for this. He had no servants, yet they called him master. He had no degree, yet they called him teacher. He had no medicine, yet they called him healer. He had no army, yet kings feared him. He won no battles, but he conquered the world. He committed no crime, yet they crucified him. He buried him in the tomb, and the Christianity believes he still lives in. Who is this person? Jesus. Very simple people, very simple beginning. So you don't know how you are going to have your long journey. But look at down the line where you are going to end up. Have that big picture in mind. Don't think about 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. When I was doing my MBA through my cousin's friend, I started working in a small organization for 2,000 rupees. I never thought that 2,000 rupees that was not even sufficient for my bike. But I never thought about it. So when you are starting your career, please keep these things in mind. You can think about some inspirational, motivational role models. I feel these are the two leaders who has literally, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, when he started his political party, he never dreamt that the whole country, the whole team who was with him will be running the entire country. When Jesus Christ has started something like this, he might not even thought that whole world will be following him or the majority of the world. So whatever you are going to start, right, think big and I'm sure you will be achieving there. So and the last point what I have for you today is how you can stay motivated, how you can be a person who can do a difference. So I need some answers for this. In the jungle, which animal is the biggest? Biggest animal. I can't hear your answers. Biggest animal. Elephant? Okay. Which animal is the tallest? Giraffe. Okay, excellent. Now you are in tune. And in the jungle, which animal is the wisest? Fox. Awesome. And which animal is the fastest? Cheetah. Wow, awesome. Among all these qualities what you mentioned, where is the lion? Is the lion fastest? Is the lion wisest? Is the lion biggest? But yet lion is called as what? King of the jungle. Because lion is courageous, lion is bold, lion can take any decisions. Lion doesn't have any fear. So all of you, when you are getting into the corporate world, you don't need to be the biggest wisest, fastest, smartest, whatever you are. Be bold, be courageous, bring out the lion in you when you get into the corporate, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thoughtful words. Now, I take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Mr. P.R. Manikantan, sir. Mr. P.R. Manikantan is a passionate, result-oriented leader with demonstrated accomplishments of over 27 years of training and development experience. He is a chemistry graduate and has obtained a strategic HR and OD professional from IIM Indore and Carlton Management Institute. He is currently working with CSS Corporation as Senior Director and Global Head of Campus and Institutional Alliance. He has been rated as the top 100 training professionals in India by the World HR Forum. He has designed the skill development curriculum for the Tamil Nadu Skill Development Council. He has successfully partnered and led skill development initiatives with the government of Oman in providing training in job creation. As a passion, he provides career enhancement training and underprivileged students from Tier 2 and Tier 3 colleges across Tamil Nadu and guides them in their career aspirations. Sir, I request you to share your valuable thoughts with us.
Good morning, everybody. All the dignitaries present here, thank you very much for the opportunity. One difficulty in speaking last is all the good points are already spoken. So while I was listening to the guest of honor, he has spoken almost everything that I had planned to talk. So suddenly I am in a bit of a fix. Thank you for putting me in this position, Mr. Emmanuel. So life throws such challenges to you. So how are you going to react? So I need to now wear a thinking hat and see what I am going to talk. So I was thinking about jobs, this man spoke about jobs. I was thinking of asking you about career, this man spoke about career. Right? Attitude, everything he has spoken. Now what am I going to talk? So when I got a call from the management, when they said that, sir, we wanted you to come and address the students who are passing out of our college, share some experience. I asked them, will the current students will also be there? They said yes. So incidentally, this is my 525th lecture. I am addressing the students. So I thought, what is that I am going to speak? So I do a lot of preparation because I started my career as a trainer. So I don't go and stand in front of the audience unprepared. You will be exposed. This podium cannot safeguard me. So I was thinking, what is that I am going to talk about? So something which should be helpful to the students who are getting into the corporate world and students who are about to get into the corporate world next year. So I was going through my experiences, what is the feedback that I have received from my mentors, some of the earlier lectures that I have given, some of my bosses who have told me, my mentors who have told me. I was thinking, what am I going to talk? So I need something which is going to be common for both of them because I cannot address this group, so this group will be lost. Right? So I thought I need to pick up something which is going to be common, not only for the students who are getting into the industry and the students who are there. It should be an overall learning experience for everybody who is attending the event. So I read a lot of books and I have been following some of the books. So one book that helped me in my career, in my growth, which gives lifelong learning is the book by Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I know some of you must have heard about it. That's one of the book that has changed my perception as a person. It has helped me. The beauty is that book cannot be read like any other book. So that book was introduced to me in 1995, 1 year into my corporate. So that book you need to do chapter by chapter. The 7 habits are there. You need to read the first habit. You need to practice it, master it, and then you need to move to the second habit. If you don't do it like that, then there is no fun, there is no learning. So I thought I will share what are all the qualities that you should incur in your professional life, and it will also help you in your overall personal development as well. So I am going to talk about certain areas that would help you, certain qualities that you should develop if you need to be successful. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is be proactive. There are two stages. One is you can be proactive, the other one can be reactive. Right? You need to be proactive in the sense that you need to understand it much better, you need to be positive. So how can one be proactive? It's not, my lectures are always inclined more towards the how part. I don't say what needs to be done. I also tell the people how it needs to be done. Otherwise, they will just listen and walk away. So how can I be proactive? You can be proactive if you focus on things which are in your control. But the human mind, this pressure cooker, always focuses on things which is not in our control. When the examination dates are announced, most of us are worried. What kind of questions will come? Will questions come from this chapter, chapter 7, 8, 9, part C questions? I have not studied parts, chapter 7, 8, 9. You will pray to God, God, no question should come from chapter 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we wonder, you carry a examination writing pad. Why are you taking that pad? What if there is a hole in the table? Will the fan be on? What if it is too much of sweating? What if my pen doesn't write, so I carry 3 more pens? So we focus on things which is not in your control. Can you control the kind of questions the people they are going to set for you? Can you decide whether there will be a hole in the table or not? Will the fan be running or not? It's not in our control. But the mind only thinks on those things. Instead of focusing on your circle of concern, focus on the circle of influence, areas where you can directly control, which is what? Studying well. If you are studying well, you don't have to worry about what questions are going to come from which chapter. However tough the question paper is, you will be able to manage. So focus on the area which is in your control. If you are able to do that, automatically you will know what needs to be done next. What comes next? What comes next? Then automatically you will be 3-4 steps ahead. That means you are proactive. You are already thought through the entire journey. You have rehearsed. That is why MS Dhoni says, focus on the process. If you focus on the process, the results will come. So the focusing on the process is nothing but focusing on the circle of influence, not on the circle of concern. So first, be proactive. Always be one step ahead in your corporate life, because proactiveness will take you to longer places. Understanding where the organization is leading, what kind of technology they are getting into, start learning on those technologies. When the opportunity comes, you are ready. So the early bird catches the worm. So if you are ready, when the opportunity comes, you will get the opportunity. That is why people are growing in their career, because they are proactive. They know, okay, I think the company is going to invest on this technology. They are going to invest in this technology. They are going to get projects in this technology. So I will do all this training and be ready. Next time when the opportunity comes, you are well ahead, you get the opportunity. And the second thing is begin with the end in mind. What is that you want to become? You need to have a self goal. In your college, they must have taught you, isn't it? SWOT analysis. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Do you know yourself? Have you spent time in understanding yourself? Because you are the best person who knows about you. Even your parents, your friends don't know everything about you, isn't it? There are some blind spots that is known only to you. Some dark secrets, some things that you know. So you know yourself better. So spend some time in understanding what kind of a person you are. What are your likes and dislikes? What are my goals? What is that I wanted to become? And then start working on it. So always begin with the end in mind. Okay, next to 2 years, I wanted to be a project manager, or I want to be, right, a senior developer, or I want to become this. That's the goal. Start working backwards. That is all about goals. They call it as SMART goals, isn't it? What is a SMART goal? Anything which is specific, anything which is measurable, anything which is attainable, anything which is result oriented, anything which is time bound is called a goal. So that means your personal goal should be, I should become a project manager on August 31st, 2024. This is a SMART goal because it's time bound, it is measurable, it is achievable. But if you say, I want to become a project manager, when? Next year? 2 years down the line? 5 years? 10 years? It is no time bound, isn't it? So it is a statement. A goal should always be a SMART goal. So always begin with the end in mind. So next year, if you want to get into a good company, okay, I need to get into a good job which will offer me a fantastic career with a CTC of 8 lakhs or 10 lakhs or whatever. What is that I need to do in order to become eligible? So that is the call, begin with the end in mind. The third thing that you need to work on is first things first. The priorities are different. You need to manage your time very well. What is important for you? Put that first. When you are in college, your first thing is to study, is to clear all the assessments, complete your degree is your first priority. But if you put that in the last thing and then spend more time on your Instagrams and Facebooks, whatnot, I'm not saying those things are wrong. But priority wise, those are like pickles. You cannot eat pickle as a main dish, isn't it? Your main course meal is your rice or chapati or whatever. So that is your important things that you should focus on. So put first things first. Give importance to activity. Prioritize your goal. Plan your time well. That would help you when you go into a company. Because a lot of softer aspects for it, we will not be able to teach you. Right? Technically, we will be able to teach you. He will train you on technology. I can train you on technology. But the softer aspects of it, which we call it as the behavioral competency, you need to develop. How will you develop it? By looking at people, learning experiences. Who can be the best person who can teach you about time management? The best person is your parent, your mother. Most of the management lessons, if I reflect back, I have learned it from my mother. All mothers are very good project managers. They know how to manage their time effectively. If your college is at 7 o'clock, they know what time they need to get up. They know how much time they need to spend in order to do the cooking, so they will adjust. So they will think, okay, 5 o'clock, no, 5 o'clock will be late. So I will get up at 4:30. So they know how to manage their time. They are excellent financial people. They know how to manage the budget. If you want to learn budgeting, learn from your parents. They are excellent CFOs. No business school can teach. They have not gone to any business school, right? But still how they are doing the budgeting phenomenally well. If your father comes back and says this month 3,000 rupees shortage because some tax deduction or something, or loss of pay, whatever, they know how to manage that funds. So keep that in mind. Put first things first. And always think win-win. You have to work together. When you go tomorrow and work in a company, you will be working with people. When you are studying, you need to work together and study. Don't do it alone. Do it together. Because when you are working with people, the most important thing is you have to be successful. You need to be a team player. You need to work with people from different culture, different background. So you need to take the interest of the team. You should win, I should win. If win, lose, lose, win, lose is not going to help anybody. If one person hits a century, if a person takes 3 wickets and the team loses, it's not going to help anybody. So collectively, everybody has to play together. So when you are going to work in teams, understand people mentality. There will be difference of opinion. So you should learn how to work with people with differences. There can be different viewpoints. Not everybody will agree with your thought process. How are you going to work with them? Will you go and fight with them? Then they will say, that person is very difficult to work with here. She cannot be part of any team. So you need to understand others people's opinions and views and try to get it from them, work together with them. Not every time it is not going to be right. So think win-win always. That will define what kind of a person you are, what kind of a team man you are, and that will take you to places. Then the most important habit is seek first to understand than be understood. When we are talking to two people today, we are not listening to understand the other person. We are only listening to the other person so that we can respond. We wanted to know what he is saying so that I can reply. But you need to actively listen. Understand what he is trying to say. Understand the message and then respond to that message. Don't reply to that message. So you need to actively listen to what the other person is saying. Don't listen. Don't hear. Listen. There will be an underlying message. So you need to be an active listener in your place of work. You need to actively listen to your lecturers. You need to actively listen to what people are saying. That will help you a different perspective. The next important thing is synergize. Two heads are better than one. Work together with people. Form groups that would help you. That is how you all became friends when you came to the college, isn't it? You studied in different schools. The first day you came in, you looked at all the faces. Then you identified one face. Okay, this face looks good. Then you go and stand next to her. You say, hi, my name is so-and-so. You introduce, which school? How much mark? And then you sat. And then during the break, you went together to the cafeteria. You spoke. Who's your favorite hero? Prabhas. Oh, my hero is also Prabhas. You understood your likes and dislikes. Afternoon, you became closer. By evening, you get to know more about the person. At the end of the day, first day, you became very close friends. Right? Networking is very, very important. Network with people. Work with people. More than one idea. Respect other people's views. Don't dismiss anybody's ideas. Synergize, working together, collaborative. Similarly for students, work together as a group. Group learning is the best learning. Form groups and learn. When I studied at NIT in 1992 after my graduation, we had 30 people in our batch. One person his name was Upila Mani. He's a MSc mathematics graduate. He's a born programmer. At that point of time, he used to write games in COBOL. 30,000, 40,000 lines of code he used to write. Very good in programming. But the biggest problem for Opulamani is Opulamani cannot speak in English because he is from Tamil medium. So what we decided is we will learn programming, technical concepts from Opulamani. We will teach English to Opulamani. So we said, OP, we will not talk to you in Tamil. If you talk to us in Tamil, we will not respond. You talk to us in English, we will talk in English, we will help you correct it. That's how we learned. So it's a win-win. Today, Opulamani is working in US, United States of America. He is having his own company in India, software development company in India. He is the CTO in a company. And day before yesterday, we celebrated his 50th birthday over a Zoom call. And every year, 31st night, all 35 of us will connect over a Zoom call. We are having a separate WhatsApp group. The group name is Ever Together. All 35 of us are connected. We still discuss, we still work together, we still give references, we still take inputs. So work together as a group. Lot of ideas will come in. So that way you are practicing team skills. That's way you are practicing how to overcome differences. So these are things that you need to practice it. Nobody will teach you. You need to come up with innovative ways to pick up your skills. The next important point is sharpen the saw. The seventh habit is sharpen the saw, which is nothing but focus on the most important thing, which is what? You. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your health. You need to take care of your physical being, your mental balance, everything you need to take care. So focus, invest on yourself, invest in your self-development. Whatever they are teaching you in college, over and above that you need to learn, because today market is extremely competitive. So yesterday night I was talking to sir, I told them on an average, let's say 10 lakh engineering graduates are passing out every year. The top 20% are studying from IIT, NIT, etc. They are getting absorbed by the top product development companies, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, or they go abroad for doing their M-Tech, whatnot. So 2.5 lakh people is gone. The bottom 30%, unfortunately, they are not employable. They have 20 backlogs, 30 backlogs. They will not know when they will complete their degree. So 3 lakh people gone. So the balance 5 lakh people is the mid quadrant. People who have 60% throughout, people who can speak English, who cannot speak English, people who know Java basics but who don't know advanced Java. That is the lot where every company is coming and hiring. How are you going to differentiate? Because everybody's resume is the same, no? You also study in this college, you are also engineering graduate, you are also IT, you also have your marks, slight different in your percentage of marks, your project can be different. What else is different in you? How are you going to create that differentiation? By doing additional things, by learning. Today, internet has opened up a lot of information. Earlier, in our times, if I have to learn a new technology, I have to invest, I have to spend money, go and undergo a training program. But today, everything is free for you. Everything is available in YouTube. Everything is available. There are so many free training courses in Coursera, Udemy, all free from prestigious universities. Use them. Every information is available. If you pay 75 rupees a month, you can get an e-learning license access, which will open up the entire technology topics, including the cloud lab access. All that you need to spend is how much? 75 rupees to 100 rupees a month for student. So you can practice your Java, you can practice your advanced Java, lab exercises are available, scenarios are available. You need to just invest and buy that e-learning license. Can't you not spend 100 rupees on yourself? if you go out with your friends, one burger is about 150 rupees, one pizza is about 250 rupees. This is 100 rupees per month. So if you have to do all this, then you need to know what you want. So sit in a quiet place, think about yourself, and then say, what is that I wanted to do? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Then that will give you the clarity. And the most important thing, the eighth habit, is the freedom to choose what you want to do. How are you going to respond to situations? See, in life, we always have two choices. How are you going to react to a situation? For example, when I get up in the morning, I can decide whether I need to be in a happy mood or I need to be in a very grumpy mood. The choice is yours. You can choose whether to be in happy mood or whether to be in a grumpy mood. Tomorrow, when you are put in a situation, you can decide whether I need to get upset or I need to take it as a learning. Every situation in life, we always have two choices. It is up to us which choice we are going to pick up. Whether you are going to panic, whether we are going to become emotional, or are we going to take this on our stride and learn. That is more important. So, people who are going to get into the industry is very, very welcoming. We wanted young generation to come and work for us. Understand the organization much better. Go through the company website. Keep your eyes and ears open. Interact with multiple people. Don't stick to only your department. Try to interact with people from other departments. Get to know what projects company is doing. What are all the skills which are in demand? Invest in your self-development. From your salary, spend 20% of the money for your own self-development. 30% of the money save. The rest is, of course, is cost. Don't ask your parents for money anymore. You invest. Today, every company is investing in talent development. Companies are investing in employees. They are sponsoring employees for training, certification, reinvestment. Everything is there. Make use of that. And most importantly, stay connected to your root. Once today is over, you get your degree, you go to work, don't forget your campus. Come back and share your experience with your junior. Whatever learnings you have got in your project, come back and share it with your juniors. Add value to the place which has given you your career. You be a mentor. Next year you can be the alumni or the person who's going to anchor the placement for your company. You can come and talk about your company. That way you are helping your college and you are also helping the company get good candidates. Be a brand ambassador. Stay connected. Whatever little you can come and contribute on a technology project or a domain that you are working in, come back and give a guest lecture to the other students. This start focusing on area. See, today communication skills, basic foundation technical skills, these are all employable skills. Defined by not by me, by NASCOM. If you want to get a job, then you need to have these three employable skills. If your communication is not good, if your technical skills is not good, if your aptitude is not good, then you are not employable. Only 30% of the engineers are employable today. So work on those employable skills. You have time. Speak to your people. They will speak to us. We are happy to support you. Next year we are looking to hire more than 1,500 plus people in the areas of cyber security, firewall security, full stack development, cloud security, etc. And my one request to the parent community is allow the students to explore. Most of the parents are afraid. Sir, job is in Chennai, sir. No, sir. Is there anything in Hyderabad, sir? My son cannot come. The students come back and say, sir, Hyderabad, I am only son, sir, to my parents. I cannot move out of Hyderabad, sir. What if I say I recruit you and your job posting is United States of America? Will you say, sir, I am the only son, sir, I cannot come? So it's all in your mind. Your mind shift is allow your students to, allow your sons and daughters. Today, every company is investing on the safety and well-being of the employees. People are thinking night shift, is it safe, secured? It is safe and secured. At the end of the day, they are my employees. If something bad happens to them, not only my employee is getting affected, my company name is also getting affected. So I will be 10% safe and sure to take care of my employees. So every women employees who are traveling by car, there will be a mandatory security guard. The women employees will not be the last employee to be picked up. They will always be the first person to be picked up and dropped. If a woman employee is traveling, the security guard will travel along, escort the employee till the doorstep. And after that person reaches and gets into the house or hostel, this person will confirm back. And all the cabs are monitored throughout the journey. GPS is installed. My team member is available. Such safe and secured way in which you are managing. So don't think that my children should be working in Hyderabad. I want job in Bangalore. 10 kilometers. I cannot open up an office 10 kilometers near your house. As a company, I have the choice, isn't it? If your son or daughter or if you are not joining, I will pick up. If your friend is accepting, I will give the offer to him and pick up. I am not going to lose. But will you get an opportunity to work in such companies? I would like to touch upon the point which he was talking about. All of you will get a job. Today, children are very smart. Getting a job is not difficult at all. Somewhere or the other, you will get a job. But will the job give you a career? Will the job give you a growth? If you join in a branded company, reputed organization, they will take care of everything. Your growth, promotion, training, certification, your PF, gratuity, medical insurance, everything is taken care of. But if you start in a small company, the company will not be able to give you that. They will not have international projects. You will be working in some outdated technology. And after you gain 2 years, 3 years, gain experience in the company, when you come to the market, HR person like me and Emmanuel will ask you, you have 3 years of experience. Do you have 3 years of relevant experience? That relevant is a very dangerous word. So then what you will do? Then you will go spend some money, do a training program. And after that you come, same Emmanuel and Mani will ask you. You have got theoretical knowledge, but you don't have practical exposure. I will not be able to pay you 6 lakhs that you are asking. I will only be able to pay you 3 lakhs. Or I will be able to match your current salary. At every stage, you need to compromise. But if you join the right company, your career will take off like this. That is why I tell all the students, your campus recruitment is very, very important. If you miss the campus interview bus, then the competition will start. The next option available for you is what? Off campus. Off campus is not conducted for one college. It is for 10, 15 colleges. So there will be 15,000 people who will be participating. In your college, you will be competing with 150 people. In off campus, you need to fight with 15,000 people. Competition is high. So take your campus interview seriously. Clear all your backlogs. Start working. I 100% agree with what Emmanuel says. Focus from the second year onwards. Focus on your English communication skills. Focus on your aptitude tests. Focus on your basic foundation. We are not asking you rocket science. Is your foundation strong? Tomorrow he will be able to train you on full stack development. I will be able to train you on advanced concepts. But if your foundation itself is not strong, how can I build a structure? You don't know what polymorphism is, what encapsulation is, how it's going to be applied. You know only theoretical knowledge. How are you going to apply? Those are foundations, no? What is data structure? What is an if-else conditions, looping, these are all basics. What is networking, what is topology, what is an IP address, what is IP config. These are all simple terms. Application, learn it, don't mug the theory. It's not going to take anywhere. I also know the theory. Definitions I know. How are you going to apply? What is IP addressing? What does 192.68.1.0 mean? What is 192? What is 168? Have you gone to that level in reading? Information is available. If you give me that confidence that, hey, this guy basic is good here, I can build a structure, we will hire you. That is how hiring is happening today. Not many, earlier when I went for my first interview, they gave me a piece of paper, they said write this program. Identify the error reduction. Today, how many of the companies are doing it? Nobody is doing it. We don't have the time. Everything is online today. There will be a code, you identify the mistake in the code, give the answer, move on. Missing code. Everything is online. But you are not focusing. Instead of focusing on the control, you are focusing on the problem. So whatever is there, you study. It's not rocket science. It's easy to get a job today. The IT industry, I'm telling you, we are all desperate. We are all desperate for right kind of people. We have the appetite to hire more people, but we are not getting the right talent. No company will say no, but we are not getting the people today. That's the sad part. And companies are investing big time on talent development. They want the talent to nurture. We want to develop the talent. Today, opportunity comes for people who are really smart. In 2 years, you will get an on-site opportunity. I'm telling you. Gone are those days when seniority, that's government department. Sir, he is most experienced, sir. 15 years in this job, sir. Give him promotion. Today, a 2-year experienced guy can be a department head. A 15-year-old experienced guy will be reporting to him. In corporate, all these are normal. So focus, go, read a lot. Read a lot, read a lot of books. The best thing to start is read biographies. Biographies give you perspective about what people are. So I would like to recommend some of the books that I have been reading. So I want you to read the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. I want you to read the biography of The Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. Very, very inspiring. The story of my experiments with truth, Mahatma Gandhi. The Diary of a Young Girl, Anne Frank. That's one of the best-selling autobiographies till date. It's about a small girl who's writing her diary in a Nazi camp. Terrific book. The Man Who Knew Infinity. I saw the picture of Ramanujan in sir's room. Read that book. And with this information, with this personal favorite quote of mine, I would like to end my session. Vince Lombardi said, perfection is not attainable. But if you chase perfection, you can catch excellence. Keep chasing perfection. One day you will reach excellence. So with this, I would like to thank college management for giving me the opportunity, the students for your valuable time, the parents. Congratulations to all the people who have got your job. Wish you loads and loads and loads of success in your career. Big congratulations to all the parents for your love, sacrifice and efforts. To the students, wish you all the best in your current year. We will be working very, very closely with St. Peter's Academy in setting up activities around Center of Excellences, hiring, etc., which is going to be really helpful for all of you on newer technologies. So I want all of you to gain that opportunity and work with us. So on behalf of CSS Core, we would